It's Friday and you're tuned into SABC 3, so you know what that means. It's time for another jam-packed youth sports report. And we have some big derby previews for you today, so let's get cracking. This weekend, Daniel Pienaar takes on Noordkaap. St Andrews host Dale College. Maritzburg College look to bounce back against Pretoria Boys High. And no doubt East London will come to a standstill. That's as the boys from Queenstown try to make their presence felt as they take on Selborne College. We head out first to Gauteng for the first of our featured matches this weekend. 11th placed Cares take on Jeppe this Saturday in a bid to climb out of the bottom half of the country's top 20 list of rugby schools. Jeppe, who lost 52-3 to SA's third strongest team, Uffies, will have another royal battle on their hands because Cares has only lost 3 times this season. If you find yourself along the west coast of Cape Town, make sure you visit the usually quiet suburb of Milnerton. We say usually because there will be nothing quiet about it this weekend as the boys and girls of MHS do battle in their final derby match of the year, and that's against Fairmont High. Milnerton, who have produced Olympian Lungile Tsolakile, international 7-star Byron McGugan, and Vodacom Cup winning Damian de Alanda, will surely want nothing but a clean sweep against their northern rivals. Milnerton has dedicated their season to Jake Wooten, the head boy who sadly passed away earlier this year, and the team's motivated to win. As we mentioned in our last report, this Saturday sees Grey High School host Grey College. Already there's a buzz in the air, even from the old Grey boys here in our Expresso studio. With 9 places separating the two teams, Grey High will no doubt feel as though home advantage could be enough to get a victory in this one. Future EP Kings player Sir Gilles Peterson will be key if they are to win this encounter. Now for the biggest derby of them all. Interschools, which is the derby match between Paarl Boys High and Paarl Gym, takes place next week. We visited the home school to find the boys and coach are already excited about the fixture.
Ek dink dit is nie te moeilik nie. Ongelukkig lewe ons in 'n era waar elke wedstryd wat jy speel elke Saterdag is topgehalte. Soos byvoorbeeld hierdie jaar het ons Grey College gespeel. In die week van Grey College het ons seuns nog proewe gespeel.
Is maar 'n klein skooltjie as jy kyk in vergelyking met ander skole. Ek dink ons is 327 rugby spelers, maar die kinders is passievol, hulle daag op, baie entoesiasties. En ek dink dit is 'n baie spesiale week in die Paarl. Ek dink dit is uniek. Daar is nie nog so iets in die land nie.
Being one of the biggest schoolboy rugby matches in the world, it was easy to see how much it means to the captain.
Definitely, I think there's nothing bigger for a schoolboy rugby player. The Interschools is one of the biggest in the world, and we really, that's what we work for.
It's all about Interschools. If you win Interschools, you're automatically #1 this year. So that's all we want to do. We want to win Interschools. It's our main priority.
This is where actually Interschools is decided. You can win all the other matches, but if you lose in the 19A's, then you've lost Interschools.
Dit is 'n groot game vir ons altoe. Ons speel nou al 5 jaar saam van onder 14 af. So ons kom nou al 'n lang pad saam. Maar ek weet nie, dit gaan nie regtig oor teen wie ons speel nie. Dit gaan eintlik oor onsself en hoe ons speel. So
ons speel al saam onder 14 teen hulle al. So ons weet hoe skram al en alles die van ons het ek teen Wesley Adonis, soos julle weet. Ek meer skram en alles dis so ek weet hoe skram hy so ek is reg wel.
But when all is said and done, it's important to remember that these are just youngsters, and the boy-shy coach was quick to remind us of that.
I think the important thing to remember is it's still just a game, and it's something special, and the boys know it. It's not their first interschools. It's from under 14 years they're playing against each other, so they know it's interschools. This year they're first team, so that's something special. But I think the most important thing is that they must go out there and enjoy.
All we know is that this is going to be the biggest schoolboy rugby match of the year 2012, with tradition, pride, and a #1 ranking in SA Rugby at stake. We'll have a full preview of the derby next week, so be sure to tune in. Meanwhile, have a great sporting weekend.